Okay, guys, I'm going to watch the NRG versus Weibo game today. This is my full reaction to all three games. I watched game 1 and 2 live. I had to leave for a second, and then I rewound and watched game 3. First time reaction to everything. But, you know, if you guys are here for the reaction, you know the result. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see the rest of the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals reactions. Just started up this channel, so any feedback's appreciated. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Seems like a pretty fun goal. Trying to build up a little community here, so, you know, leave some comments on some feedback to make these videos better. Really appreciate it.
Overcome them, and the entire region is already so proud because this team has really given that hope back to the hopeless. It has given
hope to the hopeless. That's good.
More pride as well.
Faith to the faithless.
And now with their most formidable opponent before them.
So I pulled up Casual as well so that we can see. If NRG wins, we'll watch his reaction. But for now, we're just going to watch this. So we got Dokla's Renekton into the Shy's Cassante. That's rough. The Shy's a really good Cassante. Weiwei's Rel into Viego. Nico into, I think Palafox wins that matchup. Could carry the game off that. And the Senatom Kench into the Aphelios Milio. I mean, we'll have to see how good the Senatom Kench is. Like, if they've been using it a lot, maybe it's really good.
They're going to pop off. They're going to be amazing, but as we already kind of alluded to, they haven't found that consistency yet.
I think they've used the Senatom Kench against worse teams, and they didn't use it against JDG, G2, etc. So these teams are surprised by it.
Even dropping games to teams like Rare Adams. So I definitely think that this has been a roster that we've expected more from. Now, they have managed to go from 6th to the World Championship, which is a feat in and of itself. But when you look towards, hey, we want to see, you know, Weibo pop off and have a more consistent performance, it's just not there.
And specifically where most people are looking with that is Xiaohu, because
100%.
expecting this team coming in to be him the biggest carry potential as we have that same play. Weiwei bottom.
Weiwei coming in on the Ralph, goes for the flash. Shattering Strike's going to be answered as FBI gets himself back.
Nice attempt at a gang.
Pressure. Chris gets locked down, but there's not enough firepower to do a whole lot back. NRG staying alive, but it cost the Senna flash.
That was a sick knockup from Ignar, though. Actually, disengaging really well from Weiwei as he tried to set up with the crash down. FBI did have to burn the flash to get away from the queue, but managing to escape that one, maybe should have been a bit more aware of it since it was exactly the play we saw in their first game.
All right, answer back from Contracts on the opposite side. Dokla trying to build his rage at the moment.
Yep, needs to stack that up, wants to be able to have an empowered spell here for this. Hits level 4. Golden Meek already used here. Contracts coming around now with a harrowed path. Flash, stun, follow up coming in from Contracts. The Shy,
do they get the Shy here?
He goes unstoppable. They wanted to save a little bit of extra.
Oh, nice Contracts.
Back underneath the
1 for 1.
It will be a 1-for-1 trade. First blood over to NRG. Answer from Weibo.
The Shy just about able to get enough damage down as Contracts goes underneath the tower. Now, he will have to TP back into the lane because the wave isn't in the best of spots, but it's still NRG getting something on the board.
Oh, that was beautiful for NRG to be able to get first blood, but the Shy played it so well with his W holding it. They were really waiting to try and get Contract stun on him, but the Shy held it for so long. He was able to get under the tower, gets the counter kill.
Dokla really sticking around here, trying to maximize what's left.
Have no more effect over these games than anyone else does at home. So I don't really know why people think it's a big deal that I haven't cast an NA best of win in 8 years. That I cast both C9 and TL lose their best of at Worlds.
I missed this, but
honestly,
this is funny.
You know what? Nah, it's not worth risking it.
Yeah, get him out of here. Let's go. Hey, thank goodness.
Oh my god, he left. 07. Wow, good on him. Fair enough, good on him. Oh shit, Weibo got a kill, no!
And he's reinforced in time. A shockwave coming out from
Xiaohu's dead.
And Xiaohu's going to be caught on the back half of the fight.
Is Weiwei dead?
Weiwei's still sticking around as Palafox gets the second kill of the game for NRG. FBI and Ignar still moving forward, but they're too far behind to find anything else.
We'll have to see that replay.
It's an even trade, 1-for-1.
And Weibo
We will have to
end up
see that
walking away
replay.
with the red buff, but because the mid laner is the change for the jungler here, Palafox gets a shove out mid lane. It looks like it might turn into a dragon as well on top for Weibo.
Alright, Weibo's
Weibo
taking
will be able to
dragon.
get the dragon, although NRG are in position. Weiwei's even, our contract, sorry, has even come back out. So Weiwei will be able to get it, but will they back away here? Nah, they're going to be able to walk. But as you say, I think it's a nice, even though Weibo get the dragon, that kind of makes it a little bit more even for, or more interesting on the side of Weibo to go for that play, but it was Weibo trying to punish the fact that
I'm
Contracts had no
above,
flash.
baby,
So
but
now
I
it's a
dance
curious
like a
question of
man.
can Contracts try and get into
So
the
what
mid lane
happened there?
and punish Xiaohu for the flash that was
Let's
invested
see
on
the
this play.
replay.
All right, so Contracts had found the
Okay,
ward
so they
and
just
cleared it out,
invaded.
but Weiwei and Xiaohu know that he's on there and they force the play. Xiaohu
Ooh,
goes in.
nice
This is going to be
from
critical.
Xiaohu.
We'll have to track that flash that he burned to get onto Contracts.
Yeah.
They
He
knew that he
used a
did not
flash
have
for
his
that.
answer. and
How
it's
many
gonna
minutes
be
into the
kill
game did he
answered
just
over,
randomly
but
use his flash?
We'll see if the punishment for the Summoner spell is going to actually gain them anything. In the aftermath, of course, both jungle objectives go over
Let's
to
say
Weibo,
like a
the red
minute
buff as
ago.
well as the dragon.
And you can see back
He
in
used his
live,
flash
in
7.5
there
minutes
was
into the
another
game.
attempted play coming out from Weiwei in the mid lane, but now Contracts
Oh,
back up top side again,
almost.
looking for the Shy.
Just
Contracts
keep
putting
ganking
a
the
lot of
Shy.
focus up in this top lane and towards Dokla.
I
Just
think
keep
they're
ganking
just
him.
trying to do that to be able to gain priority for Rift Heralds, because a Renekton or even a Cassante are not really your win conditions here. It's more about this objective.
Well, we've got Weiwei and Xiao who both
Incoming
ready to contest
Palafox.
this. Palafox coming up, wants to put in some damage. Weiwei's gonna be the target here with the
Oh,
start. FBI
nice.
firing off the ulti and the pop blast,
Weiwei's
won't get
dead.
anything. Now Weiwei's gonna flash away.
Oh my
trying
god,
to
how did
survive.
Weiwei make it out?
Contracts still in pursuit.
Oh, too deep, Contracts!
He's gonna get locked up. Contracts about to die,
Oh my
but
god.
Barely hobbling away. That was so close
Contracts,
to NRG falling.
what the hell is he
Contracts
doing?
using the flash because he knows the Xiaohu can't try and follow, but he went
What
for
is
that
bro
initial fight when
doing?
he had no control of the mid lane, and Weibo were nearly able to punish.
Oh, both junglers now with no flashes in the aftermath, because Weiwei also had to flash away from Contract's ultimate there. You can feel the tension rising here in just the first game of the quarterfinals.
We're getting a lot of trading
Lies
back
getting
and
some
forth. We're getting a
plates.
lot of action from both sides. This is the
Lies
first
like
10 minutes of
500
the game
gold
I
up.
wanted to see.
But man, I looked at an Orianna and a Senna, and I was like, yeah, we're going to take it easy, nice and breezy, no problems at all. But these teams are going ham. And
Yeah,
a
NRG
huge
does
amount
not
of that
take
is
it
Contracts
easy
who's been
peasy,
trying
nice and
desperately
breezy.
to get the control that he wants over this
That's
mid,
just-
over
that's
the
just
top
not them.
side.
That's just
And at
not
least
them.
now, with that push, he should be able to get the Rift Herald.
He did not catch that ward in the back though, so Weibo have the information, but it looks like they're going to call the Shy back.
They have the information, but they don't have the numbers. Weiwei goes over the wall. He wants to try to contest it. Instead, it's going to be secured. And now Weiwei's stuck in the pit. He has to crash down over the wall to escape, but Dokla's ready to follow him. May have been a bit of an error here from the top side of NRG, but the dominance from Dokla's ready to keep the fight going.
Weiwei
Palafox goes
dead
in, and Weiwei's trying to go out. Dokla's on pursuit. Palafox won't grab the kill just yet, but
Contracts got
Palafox
him.
is finally going to
Is
get
the
it
Shy
now.
dead as well?
Dokla over the
Yeah.
wall. The Shy in the ground.
Okay.
NRG
Okay,
get
NRG.
two.
The North American topside takes the Herald. They take the kills.
Why
and
did
they can
Weiwei go
shove
in
it
for
right
that?
in
They're about to
afterwards.
sub him out
They're
for
gonna push
Palsar,
on
aren't they?
topside. They could get a ton of turret plates there.
Meanwhile,
There needs to
Light.
be careful, going to be able to back away, but that was
Bro,
just
Light's almost
disrespectful.
100 CS
Weiwei
up.
going in off
Am
the
I
wall,
right?
Hasn't got a flash, has a dream and a prayer to get back out, and NRG shut that down immediately.
A huge difference here. Contract, such a playmaker. This Viego, so good at fighting the Rift Heralds like we were talking about in Champ Select. And man, Palafox rotating
FBI is
every single
53
time
stacks,
right
I
over.
think, by the way.
Dokla
If anyone's
moving really
if
early.
anyone's
The
trying to
Shy,
keep
as I
track of
said,
the
had gone down to
stacks.
base.
A little bit
Alright,
of
we're
trading
fighting
here from
again.
FBI and Ignar. They're just going to try to annoy these guys as much as they can. If they can lay down some meaningful poke, they can scare them away. But that full fight is so scary because of exactly what you're talking about, Dagda. As Dokla up here underneath the tier 1 turret, doesn't want to take the aggro immediately because he doesn't want to risk getting Cassanta'd underneath the turret. You can see the Rift Herald,
Herald in
some
the
of them
mid?
back over
Okay.
in mid. They just want to grab the guaranteed couple of plates here. That first plate has been damaged enough. The charge is enough to get both of them. And now Palafox will collect that money too.
Yeah, this is
And
huge
they got a
for
dragon
NRG.
here.
He's gonna be
Really
able to
good
get his
macro
mid
here.
After this, they're also going to be able to transfer the bottom lane and mid lane priority into a dragon take for themselves to even up the count. The question is,
Very good
what is
macro
the
there.
counterplay here from Weibo? Weiwei tried to sneak in, but FBI got there early. Saw him trying to get into the brush, so no surprise play for
It's
Weibo.
actually huge, the fact that they managed to spot him out, although
Try again.
maybe just rinse and repeats. I think the fact you managed to get that mid priority with the Rift Herald and also bot is huge, but FBI sneaks it out, spots Weiwei.
Oh my god, nice.
NRG, they are playing safe on this bottom side.
Yeah, you got it. You gotta play safe. You gotta play safe, right?
Back. Light does so
Oh my
much damage.
god,
He
Light's trying to
forces
solo kill
out the
FBI.
heal From NRG's side, this Aphelios is getting farmed. The
Jesus
Stormrazor, the
Christ, bro.
132
Light is
CS
so
count.
good.
He-
For Weibo at
Light
this
might
tournament.
solo carry
Really,
Weibo,
big carry
honestly.
for
He's
him. Considering
he's
the comp that
fucking
they're
so
running,
good.
He has to be this
Light,
time around.
in
He's
terms
gonna
of like
be the main
new
DPS
AD
out.
carry talent
And
in
I
the
think
LPL
Light
is
gets
second
overlooked a
only
little
to
bit
L.
in the LPL because you
in my
have such
opinion.
incredible AD carry star power,
here
but
it
Weiwei
comes.
wants to try and propel him to stardom, especially if he can get this dive off on bot side. But look at the collapse from NRG.
They're coming down, but remember, the plates have already fallen, and the turret's at about 0 HP.
Damn,
Weibo's just going to commit long enough to guarantee they grab that objective. You can see they got one more plate overall compared to NRG early on, and they want to make sure they're piling up some of this objective gold to try to close that overall economic gap.
But this is where I actually get a bit
stacks for
nervous about the
FBI now.
composition we see from NRG, because who's your main engage tool? When you look at how you actually try and start fights that are on your terms, you don't really have the best of people. I think you can look for picks maybe with contracts and try and see if you can find a Prel like this Nico that can immediately jump on top of you when they're ready.
Yep, a lot more guaranteed on the side of Weibo. Plus, Weibo have the counter card in the Milio Ultimate as well. So if one of those single target stuns is something that catches you, like Contracts or Dokla, then they can get that person out. We did have a lot of single item completions here now coming through for both sides.
Okay.
So that earlier lead from the
30 seconds till the Herald fight.
Weibo is grouped up.
Ooh, try to see if they can get the Tango Barbs, but not quite able to do so. And Light has always been someone that you can rely on. In NRG, back with Iwandi, this was a guy that if you gave resources to, he would carry a game. And Weibo kind of ready to start this up.
Now they get the Herald.
Flash, and they're going
Now they get the Herald.
Good to go.
But it looks like Weiwei does not want to let it go.
They're going to TP to fight this.
Weibo ready to contest. Herald's down low, still has the eyeball opened here. NRG backing away. They know how powerful the AoE engage is. Coming out from Weibo, but instead it's going to be secured by NRG. Contracts moves in, picks up the eye. NRG now backing away as Weibo looks for any opportunity to maybe catch somebody in the back end. The objective goes to NRG.
Palafox pushed in top side, so the rest of the team can go mid with Rift Herald and try and get 2 towers out of it, then rotate down to the Dragon that's about to spawn now. Nice chain of events here for NRG.
Nice, they're not going to get the second push
momentum that they have with their presence on the map,
or are they?
constantly pushing in these waves in order to set up for the next objective.
The Dragons are 1-1 here across the first two, so no early stacking advantage
it's
for either
Chemtech,
side.
to be fair.
Also a Chemtech Rift, generally considered lower value in most situations, so it's not going to have the same amount of pressure it would for something like a Hextech or an Inferno.
I mean, it's nice if you can get it, but
clearing the waves back in mid. 19 minutes into the game, so Baron's not up yet.
FBI got
but as we move forward a few more minutes into this game, could spell something very,
Souls,
very
I think they're called, whatever.
Wave top side, they'll definitely get
God,
one.
okay.
You can see the reset starting to come through from NRG to try and answer this.
Light's
but
just
as
getting
you just
so
said, Flowers,
fed.
this is kind of Weibo going right. We don't care about a second Chem Dragon going over. We want to set up that vision for the Baron that's going to come up and see if we can try and play for that 5v5 in these choke points around the Baron area.
Now Weibo doing a good job here, just brute forcing this tier 2 turret. They got a 4-man play in the top side. Dokla's already at half HP. FBI and Ignar ready to back him up now, while Palafox split pushes on the bottom side of the map, taking out the tier 1. Weibo really want this tier 2 turret, but it's a 4v4 now.
Damn, they're really pushing for it. Is Palafox going to TP somewhere?
Back off. They don't want to throw the game for this. So Weibo is going to take the big cash prize for the tier 2.
Yeah, it's a smart push by them, trying to get both towers.
Going in.
Alright, we're chasing.
Nice use of that path maker to just walk it off. Not even concerned. Breath of life not required. Weibo just walk away.
I'm curious how far NRG want to chase though. If they can keep Weibo from resetting, maybe they can actually look for something in this jungle, but I don't know if they want to chase this far. FBI finds the Shy.
Yeah, does a little bit of damage to him, but looks like those recalls are still going to fire off on Weibo's side. Contracts jumps in, but unfortunately for him, only a clone of the Nico. The real one is down there in the bottom lane looking for a reset of his own, as NRG have control over the top side river to establish some vision.
And usually you'd be like, okay, if NRG can try and...
Oh, the attempted shockwave with a flash out from Light is good. Now Ignar has to flash himself to escape the counterpunch from Weibo. Palafox saw the opportunity for the pick. He saw the moment to grab that valuable target, but Light's reaction time was fast enough.
It's still a valuable summoner though, especially when you look towards things like Baron and Dragon. If you have that opportunity as Palafox to play to zone Light away from these team fights, it's actually going to work out fantastically for you, and it's something that Weibo punished very effectively in their last series. Now NRG have the opportunity to do so as well.
It might be the most important one on the opponent team, as Ignar wants to follow up on him, but Ignar doesn't have a flash either.
This top catch could be in a whole lot of trouble. They're going to burst him down.
Oh no.
Big Stand only keeps him alive for an extra second. Xiaohu's into the back. They stun on Palafox. He tries to get some damage back, but it ain't going to work. The Shy goes all out, and Palafox is his next target. FBI and Dokla's trying to get away, but it's a shutdown over the Shy. Weibo just got 2, and Baron's on the menu.
Yeah, they're going to go right over it.
Damn, that was like so quick.
Contracts is still alive, but he has no ult and no flash, so he would have to walk around the front. Weibo.
This is the turning point. Weibo found their moment. NRG are going to need a big play to try to triumph here. Dokla's here on the front line, popping the dominance. Needs to try to stop these guys a little bit better. Contracts wanted to go in, but Baron's still at 3K. Dokla falling back. Stun from FBI, back on the Weiwei. Xiaohu is low, but Dokla's lower. Contracts.
Oh man, FBI is putting in work here.
Weibo will not get the Baron.
Even ulti FBI?
NRG, fight him off.
FBI needs to be careful though. As long as you can keep them pushed back, you can go for the Baron yourself. NRG, they're TPing in. They might have just found the Baron themselves.
They're gonna go for
Oh
it.
shit.
DPS check right
Wait, they're all
now.
recalling.
See if they can burn it down in time.
Wait, fucking Xiaohu recalled. Xiaohu doesn't have TP.
Who don't have a lot to work with. NRG burning the Baron low. Weibo back.
Ignite, you gotta go get Weiwei.
NRG are going to find themselves a Baron. Weiwei having a fully disengaged.
Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell just happened? FBI just carried that shit.
Huge clutch
Senna's so OP.
plays
What the
on world
hell?
stage here. Baron.
I like the idea from
This was
NRG to try and find the
crazy
big
though. They
push.
almost got contracts. They got Ignite, they got Palafox. They could have gotten FBI, like, holy.
Using that blast going to get FBI, going a completely separate way to Palafox, but that's exactly the feeling that I think a lot of NA fans are having. But the fact they managed to then come back, play on the knife's edge, and push
FBI has
away,
99
secures
stacks.
so much for
I
NRG.
assume 100's like a big breakpoint.
Poking around.
Maybe?
You
I don't know.
used the word annoying.
But he's got a
before
lot,
to describe
so-
the Senna pick. And FBI has been so good at exactly that. Outside the Baron, he's healing up Dokla as Dokla's trying to play on the edge there and harassing them off of the Baron. They get it done. Now, what can they do with the buff?
Okay, NA's doing well. NA's doing really well. I mean, it doesn't matter if they end up losing, but they're doing really well so far.
Try to answer these guys. They take control over the bottom side. River as NRG are forced back with a 4-man squad. Dokla's separated off to the side. No pincer opportunity here just yet as Weibo retreat back into the mid
Just
lane.
keep that bot lane
There's a
pushed in.
massive lack of vision for Weibo on that bottom side though, which is why Dokla is able to play around this tower and that bot side jungle incredibly well.
And NRG, they're going to have to keep track of Xiaohu. Xiaohu has the flash on the Nico available and the proto belt. That is the big point man for Weibo right now. They want him to start it out, and Weiwei to be able to follow up that fight for the big AoE combination.
All right, Weibo's starting up the Drake. They are the ones to dare NRG to come and answer. Weibo know that they have the better engaged tools, the better mechanisms. The Drake is
Oh, they just got it.
tied up 2-2
I was looking at
now.
Xiaohu,
NRG have no
and
answer.
then they
Weibo
just got the
get out.
Drake.
They need to try and get this mid lane tower if they want to get anything. You can see the
Do you think
resets
Palafox
for
thought
Weibo
that
on
that
this bottom
was
side, so it
that
will be a
was
trade
Weiwei?
Weibo of their tier 2 mid, I believe, for this. Although they are trying to wrap around. I don't know if NRG Weibo are in a position to contest NRG on this.
Weibo still have such incredibly powerful engage. That's what NRG's got to be conscious of. That's what they got to look out for. Even with this Baron, one big one.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit too scared. They should just send it.
Could spell doom, and NRG are
They
playing
probably
it
don't
slow.
realize that they're
NRG really
ahead
have to
because it's
respect
4-4,
the
4
extra
towers to
distance of the
3
flashes here.
against
Trying to
LPL. They
play
probably
that
think they're
kite back
losing,
team
but
fight.
I mean, against
I think
G2
it's
they didn't
also
show any
NRG
fierce. They
not
should just
actually
send it.
establishing side waves as much as they'd like to for that Dragon. No push on top, only having Dokla being able to push bot occasionally means that they weren't really
Take the
able
wolves,
to establish
take the
themselves
wolves.
very quickly. So they do get mid lane turret. That should be the last one though, as this Red Bull Baron power play is about to end.
The poise on stage here for NRG.
I mean, they've completely evened the game up now. Slight gold lead for NRG, but at this point it's not super important.
A little bit extra to set up, but again, there's so much tension on that line because one
Alright, Palafox is almost 16, level check. Dokla is 16 somehow. Contracts is 2 levels up on Weiwei. Dokla 1 level up on Shy. Palafox and Xiaohu are even. FBI is 2 levels down. Igno is 1 level up. So everything's kind of even except Contracts 2 levels over Weiwei. That's fucking crazy. But Diego's doing really well.
We're talking about completed items. Light has just completed his 3rd one, the Bloodthirster online. This pretty much demands you must kill him instantly or the Aphelios is going to win this fight for Weibo. There's a lot of pressure on Light's shoulders. There's a lot of pressure on everybody else to protect the president. Make sure this guy is allowed to DPS and you should be in a great spot to win a team fight.
I like how NRG are playing this slow though. It's, hey look, we want to get mid-wave as a group. Get it pushed underneath the enemy tower. As soon as we see Light and Crisp on mid-wave, then we can start to establish that deep vision. But at the moment, you can see the second Weibo disappear off this mid-wave, you have to back away because you're so vulnerable to that combo we were talking about.
Exactly. And from the side of NRG, if you're talking about, yeah, exactly.
Okay, they're
they
just
want
sending
the
it on the
force
Baron.
before Palafox gets his death cap. They really are trying to force the team fight before they have to fight into that.
Well, Ignar's going to lead the way. Face checking into the brushes for NRG's side.
Another
Baron,
Baron,
continue
eh?
marching forward here. Nico stun's not going to hit anybody. DPS still on the Baron, but very slowly. 6,000 HP left on the objective. NRG still approaching. Dokla coming over now. The Shy looking to approach from behind. Weibo, we're going in for the engage. They want the collapse. Weibo's going to find one target, but it's only Contract.
Okay, Yahoo got no one.
Contract's in the stasis, keeping himself alive as the Shy is now isolated from everybody else, but it's Dokla singing the same song. FBI fires off the ulti as the Croc tries to run, but the Shy's on the hunt. Dokla's low, and he flashed
they
away
got
from
out.
the third hit of the Intofo strikes.
Oh, the Shy.
Guns the Shy down.
The Shy ends.
Contract
The Shy
again,
ends.
looking to play the edges, skirt the absolute limits of the fight. FBI throws out another stun, but the fight is settled. Only the Shy dies.
That is exactly what a successful kite back team fight looks. NRG, they scramble and they split so that oh, never mind. We're gonna look for another one.
Ignar throwing out the tongue lash. Xiaohu in danger.
Oh, Palafox.
Throws out the ball. Weiwei is low. A lot of damage under Xiaohu, but instead it's going to be
Oh my God, Light.
A amount of damage coming out from Light. He won't get the snipe, and Xiaohu falls. A 1-for-1 trade back in, but now Palafox may be in danger. Weiwei trying to trade with him as Palafox
Palafox is
retreat.
dead, isn't he?
The rest of the team coming up to reinforce as Light is still a force to be reckoned with. Weibo
Are they going to 3-man the Baron?
They're desperate. They're desperate.
Begin the Baron.
Palafox did TP back in with his death cap, so he's going to stick around. FBI going to do the same. They're waiting for Dokla. There's the TP. Time to get Weibo.
Everybody's again. Crisp is down to 20% HP. The Shy jumps.
FBI.
He goes after FBI. And the Senna
FBI's dead.
And brought down. Dokla goes into the pit.
Red team got the Baron.
Dokla wants to clean him up, but he ain't going to find anybody and has to dice back over the wall.
They don't have Senna now.
A massive dub.
What the hell did FBI just do? What the hell did FBI just do, man? He just got one hit. Alright, they got the soul point. They're going to get the mid tower too. They're going to keep pushing. Okay. They feel like they're winning now, but the gold lead is so even.
Double summoners plus the Melio though to protect him. Weibo, the onslaught. They're inside the base.
They managed to crack the first inhibitor turret. They will not overforce and go after the inhibitor itself, instead rotating down to the bottom lane where the
man, they're going to take double
the
towers.
next wave prepped. They're going to break their second inhibitor turret as Light applies the DPS.
Oh man, they're just pulling them across the base.
Careful on NRG's side. There's threats in so many places. The Shy's going to get jumped on by 2, but the mid lane inhib is still being taken down. First
yeah, I love the NA casters just going,
bottom lane. Contracts goes back into the fountain to heal up and shop, but Weibo can still keep this pressure going. Contracts and the rest of NRG. Are they even going to make a stand? Bottom lane inhibitor falls. Baron's still up for another 15 seconds. Weibo are not stopping. NRG have to try to hold this line, and it looks like they may be able to clear out the minions. Contract with the defensive ulti. Dokla loses Sterix. Light's damage is absolutely brutal.
Yeah, Light is
this
crazy.
trade is keep on chugging for Weibo, and Light wants to hit them like a truck. Can he get in here?
Contracts taking a lot of DPS. He's got to back away. The minion wave finally thinned out as the Baron dissipates, but Weibo have done incredible damage to the base of NRG.
Doesn't have too many chakrams.
Right.
Yeah, double inhibitor. That is Weibo solidly in the lead
Weibo
now.
have done so much damage here. Now all they have to do is return to that top side. They've got the extra pressure. They can get that reset off. I mean, Light is closing in here really quickly. He's already got the makings of his armor penetration. Pretty soon it will transform, and this is
Light's too good,
painful.
man.
He's already level 16 as well.
I think for NRG, you need to start getting creative.
FBI's
You need to start
3
getting
levels
some
down.
deep wars, and maybe you can look for a TP flank with Dokla as the rest of Weibo pushing on top side. Try to
Weiwei's
find
back
different
up to
angles
even
of
with
attack.
contracts as well.
In a front to back.
Everyone's even or ahead
It's
for
going to be an
Weibo now,
absolute
looks
bloody
like.
disaster for NRG.
Yeah,
Look at that, that's crazy. Look at that fighting in the middle, and look, like 4 towers, 2 inhibitors in a row in like 30 seconds.
This is not a good situation for NRG to be in, and Weibo has managed to outfight the deficits they were at earlier on in the game. Not enough damage threat on the rest
Light
of
might get
Weibo
caught here,
to
Light might
actually
get
win
caught.
NRG a fight. The Shy is a monster. When he walks at you, you have no choice but to back away. Light's going to be found and stunned up by Dokla, but
Got a
Light
bit of
just
damage
wins
down.
these. He pops the Sterix from the enemy top laner. Dokla just hard loses that fight. The Shy not in anywhere near as bad a shape after he goes in and trades with the enemy team. Baron started up by Weibo.
And now they're just doing the Baron.
Reset coming through for Dokla. They're going to try and TP him back in. Looks like NRG have said, look, we can't really take this fight. Let's just try and take the dragon so we have something. Baron goes across, and I mean, do Weibo, how far do you want to push this?
Well, Weibo are just walking down mid lane, it looks like. Remember, they're the ones who have the empowered recall. It's not NRG's. The Dragon's going to be slain, but Weibo's just running straight down mid. They're summoning up the TP. Palafox and Dokla want to try to stop him. The Shy's reinforcing. The Demolish proc ready to go. First Nexus turret is already almost down.
Oh, shit. Are you serious?
It's going to be Nexus turrets dying. The full engage comes out.
Oh my god. Good ultimate.
Shahu somehow staying alive as light kills Contract. NRG will fall, and Weibo are the ones to knock them.
Yeah, Light's just too good, man. Light's too good.
The LPL takes game 1.
Light, deathless on the Aphelios.
Contracts trying to run it off, has to flash.
Oh my god,
Absolutely throttles Contracts' early plan.
And that's a disaster for Contracts now, because Weiwei can actually start to path through mid with the push. The Xiao who has it. You've already got control of the shot.
So good, getting level 2 off
Okay,
the
let's see what we got. We got
Delayed, and they don't see
Dokla
it in the fog
into.
of war.
Oh
It's
no, the
so
Shy
good
A
with the
drop.
Rel, with so many
Wait,
of these
Rel
jungle champs
again
nowadays having
into
really powerful
Viper
AoE options
contracts.
available to them. With
Xiao
Rel, with
Nico
the Q, he runs
again?
Contracts off. He gets
Sorry, how have they got Nico Rel first? Nico Rel Aphelios again. Milio. What? NRG didn't fucking ban anything. They just said we'll try the fucking Kai'Sa Alistar. Kai'Sa's shit, by the way. Kai'Sa looks great, but Kai'Sa's shit. Kai'Sa genuinely is just like such a low win rate champ. I don't understand what's going on with the draft.
back into it,
but, okay.
considering no.
One for both NRG bottom laners.
Alrighty.
Weibo's ready to collide here for the
there goes
3-man
level
play, but
2.
Weiwei misses the Shattering Strike, so that means the play gets called off instead. NRG are going to hit their level 2s. Contracts now has an opportunity to move into the enemy jungle and get a red buff after all.
Okay,
Yeah, because
okay,
he
good
shows
stuff, good
bottom there.
Collide on the target, but just goes
He
after
can't
him
get his
anyway.
kill, can he?
Pathmaker to immediately push the Shy back. Vaultbreaker goes out.
Oh, he got the
Shy
flash.
flashing away. Doesn't hit with the Q3,
Okay.
doesn't hit with the
Okay,
Infernal
decent.
Chain. Yep.
So NRG will know this is
We're
coming.
ganking the
So
bot
they
again.
do have Dokla and Palafox possible teleports to be able to teleport to tower.
All right, here we go again. Weiwei coming in, looking for the Shattering Strike. Again, he doesn't find
they
what he's
don't use
looking
the TPs,
for.
that's
Weiwei's
crazy.
going to try to get away now. He walks back into the brush. The Ignite used
Wow.
by Ignar just to
They're
guarantee
just
if
soaking
they
all
kept
that
play
pressure.
going, Weiwei would have died.
They're
But
not getting
are
the
they getting
kills, but
anything
NRG
back
are under
for
a
it?
lot of pressure on this bot side. You're looking at the CS.
Yeah.
It's about a 10 CS
True,
lead going
true,
across.
true.
Weiwei, first blood.
Damn,
and
I
it
did
goes
not
over
think
to
that was going to
Chris.
happen.
This is
Weiwei
so
just
good
passed
from
down,
Weibo. Just going, hey,
stunned
look, as long as we
Ignar,
control this bottom
and that was
quadrant,
it.
we control the bot side of the
They
map.
pushed that way too
Once
far. I didn't
more,
expect that they
it's
would
just
do that.
Weiwei going, I don't
Haven't
care about my CS. I'm going to go, but Crisp.
Can't even
Chris
get
having
Chris.
to flash away now himself as Contracts catches
Good
him at the
flash,
very end of
but-
his recall, nearly getting a punish.
Oh, we're going for a
We're going to go for a
big
bottom side dive here.
aren't we?
NRG, they kill the ward. They're still going to go.
NRG wants to make the 4-man play. They got the Unbreakable Will, and they're ready to start. Weiwei's already here for the counterattack, but they jump in.
Oh,
The killer
Lad's
instinct's
dead.
going to find light.
Can
and
we
he's
get out?
already
Ignar's
down.
dead.
Ignar with a flash away to make sure he doesn't
Ignar's
pay
out.
one back. Pop Blossom only
Oh,
finds one.
Xiao
Xiaohu's going to pick
got
up
one
Ignar,
kill.
but now he might be taken down. The
Oh my
Shy
god, everybody
teleports
TP'd in.
World Ender's ready to end their world,
The Shy's
baby.
here.
FBI
Ooh.
staying alive only for a moment to kill Xiaohu. But
FBI's
now they're
just gonna-
trapped between a rock and a hard place.
yeah, nice.
FBI falls. There's nothing
Yeah,
left.
ace.
NRG are crushed. It's 5 kills.
Other
over
than
to
Big
Weibo.
Goats.
The Shy teleports down behind them and slams
Silly,
the door
silly,
shut.
silly.
Behind.
Big Dokes wants to get
Alright,
involved.
they're trying
going
to
after
get
Crisp
something
and
here.
Weiwei. Crisp, low HP,
Are they
still
gonna
trying to
be
get
able to get
himself
anything?
out.
They can't
But
get
Dokes
anything.
not going to get
Oh,
much
that's
of
rough.
anything. The Drake
They'll at
is
least get the dragon,
alive.
right?
NRG might be able to use this momentum to try to snowball into that neutral objective as the Shy
Yeah,
retreats
they'll
back
get the
underneath
dragon.
tier 1.
Inches up towards that top
Light
side.
is
He wants to
getting-
try and push in
yeah, I was gonna
and
say
get a
Light's
few more of
getting
these
so
lanes.
much
And
gold
you can
again.
see here,
Light's
as we
just gonna
start to
carry
go
on
for
the
this dive,
Aphelios
Ignar immediately
again.
pops you on break.
Here. And
My
now back
god,
to the
Light
top side.
almost
They've
got the
already
entire
rotated
first
the
tower,
bottom
man.
lane
What
here
the fuck?
for Weibo. Over to say
Look at
hello
that
to
shit.
Dokla.
Look how
Game number
there's
2
like
here
nothing
in this
left.
series is feeling a lot more like the
They're
first
gonna get
time
the
we
first
saw
tower
these
soon.
two teams fight all the way back in the Swiss stage. Weibo is just absolutely running the map. NRG does not seem to have much of a response
They
for
don't
what
want
these
the
guys
tower,
are
okay,
bringing,
they're
even
not
when they
gonna
Like the idea of not fighting.
Alright,
Fighting was
Weibo's
making me
getting the
real
next
nervous
dragon.
here. And
And they're
especially
like
after that,
4K
looks like
up
NRG
after
will
this.
just give it up. Dragon number 2,
I mean,
not going to move the
fucking
needle
Crisp
on
has
the
a
entire game that much.
150 gold
It's
shutdown.
just
My
unfortunate for
support has a
NRG
shutdown,
that
like,
when they look at the map
That's
state,
not a
they
good
can't
game.
really get much more for the Dragon.
from behind and manage to find that
I
angle.
don't think you can kill the Shy here.
They have a lot of people hovering on bottom side. Alistair was seen in the river. Contract's still here, though. Remember with this tanky bruiser build,
Oh,
though,
he's gonna wait.
Merc treads
no,
plus
get
the
himself
Starage
away.
Gauge pop,
It's away.
unless he decides to let you.
Yeah.
Oh, benevolent one.
Nothing
Yeah,
happens.
you got to say your prayers, and maybe if he grants it to you, it'll happen. But FBI in some trouble.
Oh,
Flashing
FBI
away
had to
from the
flash.
ulti. He knows how much
Under
damage Light is
tower.
going to do from a long way away. Magnet
Ignar's
Storm and
dead.
Ignar, who tries to flash and get himself out.
No,
Blastgoon's
Ignar
going to take him
okay.
far.
Well, might even allow them to start up this Baron. FBI got sent back to base. He's got his flash. He's got his Rage Blade. NRG.
Dokla stepping up, using the power of the Cassante to just be that big meatball that can walk up here and just dare these guys to hit him. He knows he's not really in danger of dying unless they full commit. 1,500 gold lead for Weibo.
What's going on here?
Forcing NRG to come try to answer them after they got those
Nothing's really happening.
Yeah, I mean, Douglas
Nothing's
Cassante,
really
but you have to be careful you don't Cassantas, because at the moment,
start up the Baron.
Alright,
They're
NRG's
daring
doing the
Weibo to
Baron.
come and answer. Palafox throwing the ball into the brush. Weiwei having to back away again now. 5,000
Shines
HP
all
left for the
further.
Baron.
Weiwei's going
goes
in.
in with a Magnet Storm. Pop Blossom's going to find one, but nothing else. Killer Instinct
They're
in the
trying to
back
kill
line,
Light.
but
FBI's
FBI's
dead.
going to die. Light gets the first kill.
He didn't
and
even
Ignar has
damage
to
Light.
run. Xiaohu stays alive, and NRG
Bro,
are
what happened? He
crushed.
didn't even
A
damage
double
Light
kill
at
back
all.
of Light. The Shy
Oh, that was a
blade through the heart
big
of
shockwave
Contract,
from
and
Palafox.
Palafox and Dokla can do nothing but look on as Weibo will absolutely decimate North America's
I mean, you
team.
might as well
the
reset and then
combo
take
was
it back.
separated from NRG,
Like,
and Weibo pounds
yeah.
immediately onto
have to
RNG,
try
and now they turn towards the Baron.
Light did such a good job cutting back with his Gale Force. Now though, Baron 6,000
This is
HP
the
and
game
dropping.
right here, so you just have
Game
to
number
fight it.
one, they had to do a 3v5. Now it's a 2v4. Dokla going in. They're trying to find the damage on
Nice,
the
they killed
Weiwei.
Weiwei.
Dokla kills him off, and the Baron's not going to be taken just yet. Dokla's still fighting. The Shy trying to find the Q3, but he ain't going to grab
Light's
it.
taking some
Dokla
decent damage
dashing
there.
back out of the way of the Infernal Chains. And once again, NRG outman defend the Baron.
It's all game one again. Are we going to turn towards the Baron once more?
Well, Palafox and
Might as well do
Dokla,
man.
they look like
He
they're
killed Weiwei for
recalling
18
Dokla
seconds,
here.
do it,
He's
do
got
it,
his
do it.
teleport. They're going to go for it.
again.
They're
Yeah.
going for the same
Here we go
play.
again.
They're doing it again. NRG going after the Baron. The response from Weibo, what's it going to be? Baron
That's
down
gone.
to 5,000.
That's gone.
Weiwei's still
They're
dead.
gonna get
NRG
wiped in the
finished.
same fight,
World Ender's still there. Baron dropped. However, the Pop
Yeah.
Blossom just
Massive
found
Pop
three.
Blossom, they're gonna all
Xiaohu goes
die.
in. The massive shockwave nearly kills Light and Chris. Xiaohu's hanging on. Contract turning it right back around on the Light, but he won't be able to find enough damage. Dokla can't do it either. As NRG
Damn.
bodies hit the floor all over
Light's
the
too
river.
good, man.
They got
Light's
the
too
Baron,
good.
but it's Weibo who takes their lives.
He got one man on the
Baron
Baron.
buff gets out a
Okay.
lot. Sent it in with Contract.
I wasn't recording,
The
he just said
Kaisa and the
Weibo.
Vi, full on
He said
with
the
the
Shy
dive,
was the
but
ultimate
because
combo
they also
breaker
didn't
for
have that
Weibo.
ball, they weren't able to get their kill.
Funny
Now,
cast,
here's
funny
another look
cast.
at it, but the job
If it was
already
more of
done.
an even
Light's
game
able to
state, they
take
probably
them
could have won
down.
that fight. Like, they would have
Dokla
killed Light
barely,
and Chris.
barely unable to take down the other carry as Contract sneaks away.
Yeah, I
You
don't know.
just don't have the
It's not an
damage
even game
once
state.
FBI
Yeah,
is
they don't
down.
have the
You can see
damage, unfortunately.
Bramble Barrett's held alongside the ultimate and
All right,
Are they getting
Weiwei's the
Weiwei
target.
here?
They're sending everything on the enemy
Oh,
jungler.
they almost
but
got Weiwei.
everything is not
And
enough.
Contract's almost died in
Contract's at
return.
200 HP as the Shy. Wings spread wide, looks to cut him off. FBI marked by Light. Gravits him. Catches up to him here from long range. They root him up.
Oh.
Jump forward with the Q1. Ain't going to do it. The Shy still going forward. Infernal Chains back onto the Alistar. Pulls him into place. Not enough
Not the
damage.
cow.
Weibo nearly gets a kill, but not quite.
positioning for Weibo in mid though. They want the Cassante.
They go in, but the Pathmaker gets him away back underneath the tier 2. Is it going to be enough just yet?
Yeah.
Yes, it will. Light is
Fair play.
unstoppable, and he shines bright
Bro,
for the rest
Light
of
is so
Weibo
fucking
underneath
good.
the
His
tier
KDA
2,
this series
or
is
what was
nuts.
left of it after the push finds its way forward. It's a 6,000 gold lead for Weibo, and they're looking for the enemy base. Inhibitor turret under pressure. Weiwei leading the way as he has to crash down backwards.
Oh my
But a big
God,
ulti
Light.
coming in from Light yet again. Ignar and Contracts now having a retreat.
Can anyone
as
do
the
anything
tier
against
3
Light?
turret
He's like
starts to crumble.
full health. Look at his
Weibo
health
is
bar.
a machine once they get ahead, and they're not stopping yet. Palafox is run
Holy
down, and Light is
shit,
making a
Light is
highlight
so
reel out of
goddamn
these
good, man.
guys.
Run from it, hide from it, love it or hate it. Aphelios has made it to the world stage, and Weibo want to ride those coattails.
No. What was it? Run from it, hide from it. Light's Aphelios will get you all the same. That's how the quote should go. Holy shit! He's making a
Contract
montage.
has something to say about it, but he's forced to flash out.
Contracts thought he had something to say about it, but Weibo immediately shut him up. They were not going to put up with that. He did, it was
FBI's
just sorry.
fucking whatever
was,
thing he
please
shoots
don't.
out
Okay, fine,
gave
sorry.
Weiwei a shield. It didn't even do
Meanwhile,
damage.
now
It
they're
did
looking for the
negative
shot.
damage.
Pick their way back in.
All right, they're going after the Aatrox, but
Oh,
he's already
the
got the
shot can't
Sterix.
die.
He's finding a lot
Oh, they got
of
him.
healing, but it ain't going to be enough. Shut down over the
Okay,
Contracts.
what about
Xiaohu
Xiaohu?
makes a TP, but what can they find? Ignore looking to regroup.
Xiaohu
They gotta
to
try to save
FBI.
FBI. He slammed back into the ground and Xiaohu found him. Now we got a 4v4. Even fight, but it looks like Weibo doesn't want to take it.
This is something that in the LCS, NRG were quite adept at. Even in games where they were behind, they just full send, look for picks when people are recalling.
Getting jumped on by Contracts here, loses a little bit of HP, but nothing too serious.
But you
Jumping right
can't
back in,
miss
goes to the Q3, but he won't find
those
it.
rockets at that close range,
Ignore with a
man.
knock up onto 2. They crash down into FBI. He's under pressure. The Shy is still alive.
Yeah,
Joker goes all out with the ball.
they don't have any
The
damage.
Shy's still not going to be killed.
Oh,
Just yet, but FBI
okay.
finally got
Wait a
him.
minute.
Ignore giving the other 2 away. Energy going for the team fight.
Ignore's
Ignore
dead, though.
the target. He can't be saved. And Light is godlike.
Yeah.
It's a 4v4 on the Rift as Weibo.
They're really
have
backing
control
away
over
from
the
this
Drake
fight.
pit,
They
and
killed the Shy.
Contracts has no way in. Mountain Soul goes over to Weibo.
They don't have any opportunity to get in. Palafox is looking for something sneaky. Has no damage, no ult available. And it will be Weibo picking up the Soul. TP available on the Shy. I think Weibo are going to rush Baron.
They certainly are, but so are NRG. Contracts is trying to get there early so he can get some vision.
The problem is, Dacta just said it. It's the TP for the Shy. As soon as he spawns, he's right there. Ignar's got to take the long way, and I hope the Cal's been doing his cardio. Energy, there's no way they get there in time. The Baron's already at 5K. Weibo's going to get the Soul. Weibo's going to get the Baron. Weibo's got everything.
And
Contracts tries
dead.
to get away with the Vault Breaker. Tries to stay alive.
Douglas sends it.
Douglas in the middle of everybody. The Shockwave. Kasante. He gets
Oh,
the
big
placement.
Shockwave.
Over for Palafox. A massive Q3.
Good Kasante
but there's no
ability there as
follow-up.
well.
Weibo's in trouble as FBI and Contracts are now fighting the Shy. They take him low, but they can't take him down. The Shy's Aatrox is a raid
Oh my
boss,
God, the
and
Shy's
he's
too
still
big.
fighting. Ignore finally
Here
drops
comes
him
Yahoo.
as they come in with a massive counterattack. And
Dude,
the
Light's
top
full
blossom
health again.
claims FBI.
They got a really good
The follow-up
shockwave on him and he's full
claims
health again
Ignore,
already.
And Weibo is about to take the
Yeah,
game.
Light's too
NRG
good now.
got the Shy,
I
but
don't know
Weibo
how.
are coming for the Nexus.
Now
They've
it's
got
all
Baron
in.
and they can push hard.
They may have got the raid boss, but it's not gonna matter. Weibo still pushing. They go in after the enemy carry. Palafox
Ooh,
trying to get away, and he
Palafox,
barely
Jesus.
survived. Now Contracts, he's the sacrificial lamb. Light is legendary, and Dokla and Palafox cannot stop him. Game number 1 was close. Game number 2, absolutely
close.
not. Dokla can't do it. He goes all out, but he's only gonna buy
Oh,
a
he
moment.
almost got him.
Light is legendary, and Weiwei leads the charge. The Nexus is under pressure as Palafox keeps trying to fight back, but the Aphelios will take Nexus number 2.
Yeah,
and
it is what it is,
Weibo
man.
match
Weibo's
point.
too good.
Make an
Oh
early
yeah, I had
move
to step
Palafox.
away.
Contracts and Palafox, the duo has
My
been at
headphones
the
off.
forefront
You guys
of
hear it?
this
You guys
team
can
so
hear it.
often. And when you have
There we go.
Sejuani plus Yone and you jump on the Jace,
All
your Yone
right,
E's,
so-
your Sejuani gets it.
NRG drafted something fucking crazy. But they drafted Ezreal, so they lose. Okay, so we got the Shy Na into Kled, Rumble. Maokai Sejuani, Jace, Yone. Caitlyn Heimerdinger into... what the fuck? Light pulled out the fucking Caitlyn, Chris pulled out the Heimerdinger? Oh no, we're not running this back again, are we?
After a close game number 1. Oh man.
Light was able to poke off Contracts passive there with a single shot.
Xiaohu. Nope, not quite gonna find a shot.
This is pretty common to try and kill Heimerdinger turrets and make sure that Heimerdinger lanes can't set up with the extra free privilege of that wave push. So that's why when Heimerdinger is picked on either team, you usually see full 5-on-5s to the bottom half.
And a huge amount of it is trying to get that deep turret in that bottom brush, so then the furthest brush from you, so you can actually start to threaten on towards the wave, make sure you get that push. So NRG, it may not have looked like a win,
Okay, let's
but
see
it
how
is
this
a
game
win.
goes.
Able to help out on priority.
Yeah, they go
Contracts
in
is going for a
hard after
gang.
Crisp at level 1. They're not quite going to find him here.
Looking
But
good,
Light and
looking
Crisp
good.
both taking a ton of damage as FBI and Ignar apply the pressure nice and early. And now it's Contracts invading Weiwei this time around.
And the bottom lane will leak over here. Karma already coming. Ignar heading up.
Crisp also rotating. He's only got 300 HP here on the Heimerdinger. Weiwei throws the sapling over the wall, goes in after Ignar. The follow-up comes out from the grenade. A lot of
my
damage on
God.
Ignar, who has to flash away. Weiwei's ready for the
Oh
follow.
my God,
First blood
that's
over to
crazy.
Crisp. They even secure the blue. They might even find enough damage back at the Contracts. Now who has to flash away. Weiwei survives. Crisp coming up and making the
Heimerdinger
plays.
is crazy.
There was no FBI. Come way easier.
And now Weiwei's invading.
Speaking of Weiwei, he's once again going after his favorite thing. Contracts his chicken camp. Jumping in now with a twisted advance. Xiaohu
Oh,
got around
what is
to
he
help.
doing?
Contracts! Contracts! What was that? What was that?
His Q got dodged.
Why couldn't we get this
that
contract
was like
against
watching
Yai?
a matador, you know? The bull
Why can't we
charges
get this
forward. He thought his
contract,
Q was
bro?
Helps to Isengard, but basically this tree has been taken.
And
He's
now they
hopping
just get
all around the
the
map with him,
dragon
and it's
for
caused
free.
major issues. Now there's the dragon gone as well. Contracts is only going to
Yeah,
be looking at that.
Weibo's
And all
gonna
this
win this one.
pressure
It's
that
gonna be
NRG
3-0. It's
had
gonna be
done a
3-0.
good. Not even be the call for Weibo. Look at Weiwei. He's like, I'm
Weiwei's
going straight for the
ganking
bot
bot
lane
again.
dive. And he's already summoning
That's
up
a
the Twisted
sick
Advance.
skin from
FBI's going to get
Alpha.
caught out here at the beginning, gets cleansed, trying to get away from it still.
Oh my
flashing
God,
to drag Weiwei
dude.
with them, but it ain't going to matter. FBI just
No,
gets
guys,
shot
too
to
OP.
pieces. Light grabs the kill. 3-0 game for Weibo.
Weiwei's back in
Light's
his
too
home,
OP as
bottom
well.
lane. Good force from him with the Maokai ultimate. They've got what they came for. They got the push. Weiwei wants a little bit more. Can he smite fight on this? Krontex doesn't have his smite anymore. And Weiwei gets rooted up.
Yep, Weiwei rooted up. The Ignite comes down as well. Contract still going after him. Gets the Arctic Assault that
Palafox.
time. Flashing after him. Palafox wants in here. They go in
Palafox
to
gets the
facilitate
kill.
the E. Palafox grabbing a kill.
Waiting
Energy
as a
is on the
result,
board.
but it's alright.
Aggressively, now he tries to get away as Ignar's going
What is
in.
Light
A
doing?
little bit more
Oh,
damage. True
good
shot
snipe.
barrage strikes true, and Light falls down. Xiaohu wanted to join in with a teleport just in case, but they couldn't save their AD carry in time. They don't have FBI for this fight though on NRG side, so Weibo still in a position where they can try and contest. Not sure though, as they want to try and give this space over towards NRG. Palafox having push in mid, going to make things a bit easier for them to start to move over.
That Jace kills
Side.
Ignar in one
Oh,
hit.
Ignar, blink and you'll miss it. Xiaohu sets the trap, and Ignar walks right in. Weibo grabbed their 5th kill of the game as a TP sum it up for Energy, and they want to try to get something back. Palafox arrives, but it's all too little and all
Wasted
too
TP.
late.
That means there's going to be a
fucking hell,
huge.
man.
It's actually
Alright, the
coming
two
off
dragons
of
up now,
NRG's
and it's Hex
over-enthusiasm
Tech.
to try and make these plays happen. Like,
Shit.
Waves check into the brush there that Chris was waiting in. Now
Oh,
Palafox
Palafox.
in trouble. Twisted Advance comes
Nice
out.
ulti.
Nice buffer through the CC from Palafox, but it cost
That
him his
looks
ult
pretty
to get
cool.
away. It'll cost them bottom
I mean, it
lane
looks
terror
pretty
as well.
cool, though.
The amount of control that Weibo have on this bottom side is absolutely insane, and Xiaohu already taking plates. Light has push in mid, so he's leaning down. I don't know if NRG can stick around that long. Well, Palafox is going to step forward with a soul unbound. They can at least clear the wave away. Remember, it's only the first Herald. It does about a 1.5 plate worth of damage. So Weibo could summon it up, take the guaranteed 2 plates that are left here.
Yeah,
But
they get
the
his
clock
tower,
has
so.
now moved past that point. So this turret is done for, you would have to think. A little bit more damage coming out there. The Jace extra attack speed allowing him to put the DPS into it. True shot barrage over the top, going after the minions. Ain't gonna get it done. First turret of the game goes to Weibo.
Couldn't even kill the minions.
And you can look at the map. Look at where the chain they need to guarantee these kills. Even when they find that first part of it, the rest isn't there. Palafox versus the Shy up in the top part of the map. Soul unbound.
Oh my God, the
A rock to
Shy.
the face. Learn your place. The Shy absolutely decimates him there in the 1v1.
Oh,
That
Xiaohu.
was close. Dokla now losing to Xiaohu in the bottom lane. Drops the equalizer. It ain't gonna matter. Slashing the auto attacks. Weibo is
Dude,
just
Xiaohu and the Shy are on it.
That's the shot.
I heard that the
did
Shy is
so
sick
much
today,
work for
though.
them in the regular
And that they were
season.
trying,
Alright,
something's wrong with
Weibo
Weiwei as well,
really
because
came
they
to
were
play
practicing
now.
with
The Shy
Casa.
pushing on top turret,
But-
Light pushing on mid turret, Energy trying to fight back.
They want to try to find something here, but again, it's just Chris
Yep.
and Weiwei
Can't
knowing
do
they're
anything.
to try and find Weibo while they're split, but they're not really in a position to even go
This
for it.
is
'Cause
Hex
Palafox,
Tech's
he's
sole
trying to catch the
point.
wave mid. FBI and the rest of Energy trying to take control over this bot side river and set up for the
He's
Drake.
gone.
Xiaohu's already on a rampage.
Oh my God, what the fuck happened?
Palafox is gone. The Twisted Advance is out. FBI and the rest of Energy
What happened
trying
to
to take
Palafox?
control over this bot side river and set up.
Oh! Did you guys fucking see
Gone.
that?
Xiaohu's already on
Oh
a rampage.
my God.
Palafox is gone. The Twisted Advance is out. Equalizer over the top, but
Douglas
Dokla's going to be the
dead as
target
well,
here. Is
isn't he?
Xiaohu finally
got
shut
Xiaohu,
down.
though.
FBI taking the credit on that one, but he's traded back over to Dokla, who dies to
Run,
life.
Ignar,
Meanwhile,
run.
Ignar makes an escape to the Hex Gates, and now Weiwei and the rest of Weibo have control over this Drake. They have control over the river. They have a 4v3 on the Rift. Contracts, you don't want to go in there, buddy. It's no way out. Soul point over to Weibo.
Huge stuff for Weibo. So much control in the game now, and with all these sieging options available to them, it's only 18.5 minutes into the game. They could continue to control the Rift wait patiently for the Baron.
Oh, that damage
They
is
still have that
disgusting.
Rift Herald. They can still
Jesus.
get him. Contracts ult.
Palafox goes in. Xiaohu's a big target if they can take him down. He wants to disengage,
Nice,
but
okay.
the damage on the Soul Unbound is enough to secure the kill. Now what about the counter punch? NRG trying to escape. Weibo and the Shy still going forward. The Shy has the hull breaker. Very, very powerful. If he's isolated, remember, gives him a ton of extra resistances. Has teammates nearby him right now. And even though it's Weibo who lost a man, they're still feeling fine about the state of things.
They're just going to back away, make sure that they're not going to lose anything else off the back of that.
Okay.
NRG.
Four as the TP's
Okay,
coming
we're
in.
TPing
The
to the
trying to
Shy.
fight these
Oh
guys.
my
Just
god,
jumps
that
back over
ulti
the
is
head.
horrible.
Styling on him for now, but can he continue getting away? Twisted advance over the top. True shot barrage to get
Nice
it
shut
done.
down.
The Shy falls first. Equalizer
Contracts
now
is dead.
falling as Contracts drops. Xiaohu's got the damage, and Palafox has to retreat. Weiwei leading the charge yet again with a twisted advance as Dokla barely stays alive. Weiwei having a flash out. Double kill back over to Xiaohu.
Weiwei's
Palafox comes
dead,
in,
okay.
gets one back of his own. Light still trying to get another
Can
kill.
FBI make it
There's
out?
so
Okay.
many low health bars on the NRG. Weibo come out on top. It's a 2-for-2
Oh
trade.
my
The health
god,
bars
Light
favor
almost
Weibo.
got him there.
NRG
Holy
still trying
shit.
to fight their way.
To approach on this, but Weibo, they know it's so huge. If
Oh,
they
they're
get
sending
it.
it.
He engages
They
immediately
got
to
it.
find Chris, but now NRG's got to be
They
careful.
got it and
The
Contracts is
Dragon's
dead.
reclaimed. The soul belongs to Weibo. The game belongs to
The
Weibo.
Shy!
Everything's about to go to Weibo. Xiaohu's in a killing spree. Two were already dead on NRG's side.
Palafox is dead
Palafox
too.
is going to join him, and Weibo are merciless.
Do they end or they
first
go for the
year
Baron? Yeah,
that
makes
all
sense.
four Light just using that ace in the hole to chip away at the health of FBI.
Oh,
Who does
Palafox.
not have a lot of sustain. Palafox going
Oh
over the
my
wall.
god,
Doesn't find anything with the ulti
Palafox
except
is
the death.
throwing.
Now they got the
I mean, at least
Maokai.
he's trying,
The
to
Shy's
be
ready for
fair.
the follow-up. He locks down two. Ignor's
Not this
dead.
game.
Dokla's dead. There's no chance left for NRG as FBI
Oh!
is knifed from
Oh
downtown.
my
A double kill
god,
back
Yahoo.
for Xiaohu.
Yeah,
He's
that's
ready
game.
to silence the doubters, to quiet the haters. Weibo is going to go through those Nexus turrets like butter.
Is this the
Hope
first time
is a
Xiaohu has made
dangerous
semi-finals
thing,
at Worlds?
and Weibo will crush
Because
the hopes
Xiaohu's
of
like an
North
MSI
America,
merchant, isn't he?
crush the Nexus
But
turrets, and crush
is this the
this
first time he's made it
quarterfinal.
this far?
They
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to lie. When I came back from having watched live the 2-0 and I saw that the video was only like another 20 minutes, I was like, ah, yeah, so it's a 3-0. So I knew that that was coming. I don't know what is going on with this piece of hair. Sorry. Dude, how annoying is that? I actually cannot. I need a haircut. Anyway, yeah, if you like this video, then, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. If you made it this far,
Want to play God, want to play God.